Am I the asshole for wanting to drive 10 hours to Illinois after Christmas? So I, 22, have plans to go and visit a friend of mine in Illinois a few days after Christmas. I'll be driving from Virginia. It's about a 10-hour drive. I'll stay for a few days and then drive down to Georgia for the upcoming college semester. For context, I previously visited this friend over Thanksgiving. Drove up from Georgia to Illinois, a 15-hour drive, and spent a week with them. Then drove to Virginia to spend the holidays with my family. My mum was furious that I had decided to do this. She said I was an idiot for driving 15 hours alone in one sitting, especially in the north during the winter. Plus my car was paid for by my grandparents, and if anything happened to it I wouldn't be getting a replacement of any sort. I understood all that. Ultimately, I did the drive. Aside from some minor car battery issues, there were no problems. Made it to Illinois and then to Virginia with no injuries or incidents. My mum cooled off after that. But I'm planning to drive back to Illinois after Christmas to visit my friend for a few days. They are one of my closest friends and I only get to see them a few times a year. My mum is once again furious about this. She said she'll never forgive herself if I die, and my grandparents will never forgive me if I get into an accident with the car. She's called me selfish and doesn't understand why I would go see my friend since I just saw them over Thanksgiving. She's concerned about the weather, road conditions, but I'm keeping track of them and won't be driving unless the weather is clear. I understand the car is my responsibility, and I'm not expecting anyone to bail me out in the case that something goes wrong. I'm an adult and I can handle it myself. I've driven between Georgia and Northern Virginia multiple times without any trouble. And now to and from Illinois with no issues. My mum seems purely concerned for my safety and has been guilt-tripping me all week about the horrible things that might happen if I go back to Illinois. So, am I the asshole for wanting to take this trip?